Hello everybody, welcome to this episode of our vlog. Today we'll be discussing public relations. We'll discuss where public relations has been and where public relations is going in today's media. After that, we'll discuss different tendencies within the shoe industry that will help your brands grow better public relations today. Take it away, Grace.
This week's vlog is on public relations. Like Connor said, so what are public relations? Well, the definition, according to IDEUnote.com, is that public relations are the management of communication between an organization and its publics. This means that, for example, Kix will communicate our brand image to the public to attract those to our brand image and not what we produce. So the goals of public relations are to advertise through your brand image, not your product, which means your brand and who your audience is determines what your brand looks like. So Kix's audience and their theme, you may ask, is, well, our targeted audience are teens and young adults who love shoes and how the world sees the shoe industry. Our theme is very bright, friendly, energetic, and hip. And with the information given, public relations are not a media source. Rather, it is a strategy that can be carried out through multiple media sources.
Every brand has their target audience, a concept we mentioned many times before, but this audience should still be considered in the topic of public relations. Know your demographic. Know the ideas they support, their aspiring lifestyles, and even their political standpoints. Understanding these things about your audience can help you know what and who to associate with your brand. Associating a brand with an idea doesn't just have to be in an outright mission statement, but rather through companies, organizations, or projects that they associate with. For example, instead of having on a brand's website, "We support feminism," they might instead fund a feminist scholarship or support other feminist movements. In a book series by Gordon R. Foxall titled Macmillan Studies in Marketing Management, Foxall discusses the idea of community relations, essentially saying that social and environmental issues can change how certain brands advertise. This means that associating with ideas, brands, or products can lead to reaching a new audience, and that can lead to an increase in sales or publicity.
Once you have identified your audience and developed a message, your next step is execution. What does this look like with public relations? This can look like press kits or mission statements on websites, press conferences, regular employee interactions, or even charitable donations or other social responsibilities. Let's look at some examples of public relations. A historical example would be found with Ivy Lee. He worked with John Rockefeller after there was strikes among coal workers. See, what he decided to do was have John Rockefeller have dinner often with his employees in order to actually hear out what the employees wanted. This would end up building a better image with the employees and overall stop the strikes that were going on. A much more modern example of this is Old Spice. The message that Old Spice has is that men are more attractive when they are wearing Old Spice products. So this puts this idea in the head of the consumers that if they were to buy this product, they would then become more attractive. Old Spice also likes to use this message to target towards women, because what they do is they plant this idea that if they were to buy the product for their man, then the man will become more attractive to them. That is what public relations looks like today.
Public relations has many themes behind it, especially in the shoe industry. Let's consider the different types of audiences behind each shoe company. Dress shoes such as DSW has a target audience more of businessmen, adults, and people with class. High heels will target more women, and hiking boots and more cowboy style boots such as Merrell or Keen will target more outdoorsy people, and sneakers like this, Nike or Adidas, will target more youth and even the rebellious kind of people with their flashy and bizarre colors. The goal for these companies is to take advantage of their target audience and give them what they want to see in order to make a profit. Maybe that means hiring a famous influencer or celebrity for their brand as a spokesperson, or even making a political statement for the sake of their company. Nike, for example, caught on to this trend, releasing a commercial with former NFL star Colin Kaepernick. who became known for kneeling in NFL games during the national anthem for what he called racial injustice. The slogan of the commercial was, "Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Just do it." This commercial received a lot of backlash and criticism due to the political tension behind Colin Kaepernick's movement. But in the end, Nike benefited tremendously from this commercial, with sales surging up to 31% following the release of this commercial. These different examples bring to light the brilliance of different companies and how they use people, ideas, and politics in today's world as a marketing tool for their audience.
We discussed that public relations are how companies communicate with the public. We explained the importance of knowing your audience and developing a message and associates based on your audience. We looked at the different ways public relations can look like. And lastly, like always, we looked at how this looks like in the shoe industry, using the example of Nike and Colin Kaepernick. We hope this was helpful for you. Also, did you see all the mangoes? Until next time, peace out.